In this video, we'll explore how to use the SKUDONET platform to protect web applications from SQL injection attacks. Let's get started. Our test application is hosted locally and is accessible at port 3030. When I click the Submit button, I get a response from the backend servers. However, this application is vulnerable to SQL injection. For example, if I enter in SQL query and click the same button, I receive a JSON response from the backend, revealing specific details about the database management system, in this case, PostgreSQL. To secure this application from SQL injection, we need to set up a web application firewall proxy. I'll begin by accessing my ADC instance and selecting the LSL farm option. In the farm section, since we don't have a farm set up yet, I'll click Create Farm, give it a recognizable name, like Appointments. Choose a virtual IP address for HTTP traffic, and keep the profile set to HTTP. After applying these settings, I'll move to the service section. Here, we'll configure the server pool. These are the servers hosting the application. I'll click New Service, give the service a name, and click Apply. Then, I'll select the service we just created, go to the Backend section, and click Create Backend. I'll enter the IP address of the backend server, specify the port, click Apply, and restart the farm. Now, we see the status has changed from yellow to green, meaning the virtual server is ready to receive traffic. Testing this in my HTTP client, I enter the virtual server's IP and click the Submit button. I receive a backend server response. But if I enter the SQL query and submit it again, the database details are still exposed. This shows we need to configure the WAF for protection. I'll go back to the ADC and head to the IPDS section. Under Request 90 configurations, I'll enable Check Request Body and Check Response Body. After applying these, I'll go to the LSL-based forms. Select the form we created, and scroll down to the IPDS section. Here, we have a list of rules to block threats, following the OWASP Top 10 guidelines. At the core of this WAF is mod security, which we'll configure now. Under Request 90 configurations, I'll initialize SQL payload detection. I type SQL to pull up related rules and enable blocking by typing block and applying the settings. Next, I'll make sure logging is enabled for this form. Under Response 980 Correlation, I'll move the rule from Available to Enabled. Arranging these rules in ascending order, 90, 901, 942, 951, etc. to ensure they're prioritized correctly. Our application is now set to block unsanitized SQL queries. Testing again in the HTTP client, if I try to send the same SQL query, I receive a forbidden response. SKUDONET has blocked the attack. To verify, I'll go back to the ADC, check the farm section, and view the IPDS stats table. Here, I can see that in SQL injection attempt, has been recorded and blocked by the WAF. For specific attack details, I'll SSH into my ADC instance, locate the log file in the appropriate directory, and check for mod security warnings. Testing additional requests gives real-time data. Back in the logs, we see that SQL injection attempts are detected and blocked, showing the specific payload, target service, and client IP address. If you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more in-depth guides.